Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to be talking all about the new Huda Beauty 3D highlighter palettes. I did get both of them, and on one side I have the Pink Sands edition and the other side I have the Golden Sands edition, so you can see the difference and whether you think it'll work for your skin tone or not. I am a lighter skin tone. Like without self-tan I am pretty dang fair. So I always have self-tan on, so I'm not quite as pale. So first I'm just going to kind of share with you my thoughts on the palettes, whether I think it's worth it or not, and then I'm going to do some swatches for you and do a tutorial on this look. It's just the eye look and then how you get the whole 3D highlight look. Yeah, I think the results speak for themselves. I've always wanted to have like this pop-in of a highlight, and when these came out I was super excited. I stayed up here. I lived in Utah in the United States. So I stayed up here and waited. I remembered that when the eyeshadow palette went on sale before, when I got it, it went on sale like I think it was 3 p.m. in Dubai. So I stayed up again and I thought that that was probably the magic number again, and it was. That is when they launched. I stayed up patiently and waited because I didn't want to pass up on these and I wanted to get them ASAP. So you can see even like just as an eyeshadow how freaking pretty they are, and you could even do like the cream and do like any of the different colors with it as well and just create any kind of pop on your eyelids. I just think it's so pretty. So each one of these palettes retails for $45, and if you buy them from shophudabeauty.com, in order to get free shipping to the US, you have to spend $75. Otherwise, shipping is $20. So that is one reason why I went ahead and got both of them, and I don't regret it. I love having both of them. I haven't even touched any of my highlighters since, any of my other highlighters, if that tells you anything. I mean, I should probably branch out, try some, and go back to some of my other ones because I don't want them to like go bad or waste them, but these, they're pretty freaking awesome. But like even the Pirates palette, like, or my other highlighters, I'll like grab the creams from this and try the other shades on top too, and that's so pretty, so pretty. I love it. Yeah, so I've tried that. Pretty sure I will never highlight anymore without the cream base because it's just the way it is. And I get so, like, people have never complimented me on my highlight before this palette, and every time I wear this somebody will come up to me and they'll be like, oh my gosh, your highlight, I love it, what is it? Pretty much everything that Huda comes out with I love, so that's another reason why I went ahead and bought them online before waiting for them to launch in Sephora to play with them, because I knew in order for her to launch something she spends a lot of time and effort on her products, and she doesn't launch it until it's absolutely perfect. And these do not have any glitter in them at all. No glitter whatsoever. It is just like the crushed pearls that she loves, and you can see just how gorgeous that makes it. Okay, so do I think that you need these highlighter palettes? I think if you are a highlight junkie, that you will absolutely love having these. I think if like you have other cream palettes or other highlighter palettes, you could possibly kind of recreate this same kind of look, but I love having all of these colors, so I do not regret it. I think if you love highlighters, you will love these palettes. I think they are a great option to have. Yeah, so I don't use these highlighters just on my cheeks. I will use them as eyeshadow. I'll use them on my body as well, because why not? It is summer. Not summer quite yet, but it's pretty much summer, and that's my favorite time. One thing I do want to say as well is that when you get it, it does come, oh my gosh, it does come with the protector, and I have kept my protector there. I just don't want any powders getting into my cream, and I also want my cream staying as fresh and new as possible. So those are my thoughts on the palettes. Let's go ahead and jump right into some swatches. So first up, I am going to swatch the Golden Sands. So the first color, this is the cream one, this is Fiji. This is Seychelles, Tahiti, and Zanzibar. You can see there's zero glitter in them. It is all just pure shimmer. Crushed Pearls Shimmer. Okay, and now here is the Pink Sands edition. So this is the cream one, this is Capri. Next is Santorini, Azores, and Ibiza. Again, no glitter, just pure shimmer crushed pearls. So I'm going to start off with my Morphe M124 brush, and I'm going to take my Huda Beauty Rose Gold Textured Eyeshadows palette, and I'm going to start off with the color Bade and Moonstone and mix those as my brow bone highlight. I'm going to take my Morphe M441 blending brush, and I'm going to take the color Sandalwood. Now grabbing my Morphe M433 brush, and I'm going to take the color Henna, and again just pop that into my crease. I'm going to drag it a little bit on the outer third of my eyelid. Now taking my Morphe M507 brush, it's just like a small fluffy brush, I'm going to grab the color Cocoa. And with this, I'm just going to pop it into my outer V. Now I'm just going to go back over it with the M433 just to make sure everything is super blended. Now I'm going to grab my 3D highlight palette. This is the one in Golden Sands, and I'm just going to take this double-ended brush that I got with my Naked 3 palette. It just has like more of like a concealer type brush on one side and then a fluffy eyeshadow brush on the other. And I'm going to start off with the color Fiji, and I'm going to put that down on my eyelid and use that as my base. And now I'm going to kind of carve out, kind of cut crease-esque, but not really. And since it is a cream, I will take like my fingertip on the end there, just to help with that blending process. So it's not super harsh right there. And now that the cream is on, I'm going to take Seychelles. I don't want to be rude, I just don't know how to pronounce it. And then I'm just going to take the fluffy eyeshadow brush side from my brush. And I'm going to just pop that all over that cream base. Can we just take a moment, like, oh my gosh, the foiledness that this gives off. I love using this as eyeshadow, and every time I do, I get so many compliments. And I'll do this with both the Golden Sands and the Pink Sands palette. Sometimes I'll go into the Pink Sands one and I'll use the golden color down here instead, or you know, I'll even add like a pop of the white color onto like the center. So I don't know, let's go ahead and try something like that right now actually. Just play around with it. not gonna lie. I'm just gonna grab some more of that henna shade with my M433 brush and just go along right here on the side of it, just because I felt like that kind of got a little lost. Now for my lower lash line, I'm grabbing my M431 brush from Morphe, and I'm going to do a mixture of sandalwood and henna and just buff that onto my lower lash line. Now I'm just grabbing my Morphe M432 eyeliner brush, and I'm just going to line my lower lash line using Cocoa just to make it a little more intense. And I'm just gonna grab my M410, it's just a longer one, and I'm just gonna go in with the color Black Truffle, and I'm just gonna line like the outer half of my upper lash line with it. Then for mascara, I'm going to use my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. If you're watching me for a bit, you know how I feel about this. I think it is bomb.com. And then for my lower lashes, I'm just going to use my mascara from the Wonder Extensions. Whoops, from the Wonder Wrap Company. I'm just going to pop on some lashes really quick. The ones I'm going to use are the Ardell Studio Effects lashes, the wispy ones. These just might be my all-time new favorite ride or die lashes. They are so pretty. I'm just going to apply my lipstick really quick. This is the new Tarte lipstick, and it's the color Salt Life. It's like the perfect mauve for my skin tone. I am obsessed with it. Okay, now on to the highlight palettes. This one is the Golden Sands edition, and this one is the Pink Sands edition. She does recommend the Golden Sand for more deeper skin tones and Pink Sands for lighter skin tones. I do fall on the Pink Sands side, but I do not regret buying them both. I love wearing both of them. So I'm gonna put one side on one cheek, one side on the other, so you guys can see the difference. And then I'm just gonna redo the instructions here. So step 1 is prep, apply Capri, and this is for the Pink Sands, but it says apply Capri, which is this cream base, as a base to smooth skin and boost light reflecting pigments. Step 2 is to set, dab Santorini from cheek to temple to set and bring out pop, and that is the more white color. Step 3 is sculpt, apply Azores under cheekbones to add dimension and shape, and that one in this one is this light gold. And then 4, flush, sweep Ibiza on the apples of your cheeks for a healthy glow, which is the pink one. So they both go in that order. They go cream, the lightest color, the more tanny golden color, and then the blush. And you just do it in that step. So all over with the cream, and then the lightest one here, the darker one here, and then right here for the blushy color. So I'll start off with Pink Sands first, and I'll do that on this cheek. And I know she says that she likes to use the same brush for all 3 steps, but I found that I like to use like a more concealer type brush for the cream part, and then just any highlighting brush for the other parts. So the brush I'm going to use is this e.l.f. Concealer brush, and I'm going to start out with Capri, the cream color, and I'm just going to dab that all over my cheekbones. And I'll go up a little bit, kind of towards my temples. But when I'm doing this, I'm going in more with like a pressing motion instead of a sweeping motion. And you can see even that is just a really pretty, more natural highlight. Well, natural for me. Okay, now I'm gonna grab my Morphe M501 brush, and this is what I'll use for everything else. So I'm going to grab Santorini, and we'll pop that at the tops of that cream highlight. Again, I'm just gonna kind of press it in at first, and then I'll sweep. And bam! Pretty sure the gods can see this highlight. Highlight to the gods. Now onto Azores, the golden color. We're just gonna take this and pop it underneath the Santorini color. Again, going in with the tapping motions and then sweeping. And then going in with the Visa, putting that on the front like a blush. Whew. I mean, that's bam. That is bam in your face. I'm just gonna grab my blush brush and kind of go over the edge of that to make sure it's like blended. And I'm gonna also grab my under eye brush that I use, kind of around the top of that, just so I don't have any harsh lines. All right, and now for the other cheek, we're gonna do the golden sands, and we're gonna start off with the cream Fiji color. Do the same thing. Ooh, oh, got a lot. It's okay. You want to see the full effect, right? Same thing. Going in lightly first with dabbing motions. Because if you go in with this and you sweep it, you're gonna disturb your like foundation and everything you did, as well as like create really harsh lines. Like, see, even just that on its own is so pretty. Okay, grabbing the M501 and then taking Seychelles, I think is, I don't know, whatever. And again, popping this on the upper part of the highlight. Dabbing motions first, and then sweep. Now going in with Tahiti, it is a more bronze color. It's definitely darker than the pink sands. And then grabbing Zanzibar. So you can definitely see this one has a little more like white brightness to it, and this one is definitely more golden. And that's why I said I like both, because I do go pinky and I do go golden with my highlights. It just depends on my mood. So yeah, and then my nose needs some highlight too. So I found when I like apply the cream like on my nose and stuff, it's just a little too much. So I just go in straight with the powders on this, and this now you'll be able to see how the powders look on their own as opposed to like with the cream underneath it. I mean, if you want to highlight to the gods, this is your K. So I'm gonna go in with Azores and me use that to highlight my Cupid's bow, the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose. And then I'm gonna go in with Santorini, and I'm gonna use this to highlight my inner corners. Just a touch. You can see even on its own how fast you could get carried away with that. And then I'm just gonna go a little bit more of the Centrini and go under my brows to even give some more pop, because why not see what this can do, right? I want to blend this up too. Alright, that look is complete. I hope that this video gave you some better ideas on the Huda Beauty 3D highlighter palettes, whether they are a fit for you or not. Like I said, I absolutely love them. I do not regret getting them one iota. I have used them every single day since I got them. So that's it. Please give this video a big old thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave any comments, requests, questions, anything down below. I love to talk to you guys. And subscribe if you aren't already. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Hello, Collarbones. Where you been? Now you've been hiding under all that cake and cookies and ice cream. Baskin Robbins has their ice cream out that I love right now. It's called Mom's Making Cookies. My favorite ice cream. Sorry, it is what it is. Bam. Bam. Okay. Well, that's gorgeous too.